Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and in this one we are testing the GeForce RTX 3060 Ti in Clair Obscur Expedition 33, kind of mouthful of a name that is. But we got the latest NVIDIA driver, as you can see, which is the hotfix driver 576.15. We have resizable power enabled inside BIOS. Over here in Task Manager we got the Intel Core i7-13700K CPU, and for memory, we got 64 gigs of DDR5, 6000 megatransfers per second, CL36, and finally for MSI afterburner, no overclocks are applied. Only I have manually changed the fan speed to 100% because otherwise this GPU heats up a lot. The Zotac, the dual fan cards are pretty bad. So let's jump into the game and check out the frame rates. So here we go, guys. Starting with 1080p resolution, we're going to use the high settings preset. And we're going to use DLAA. This game also has support for TAA, XESS. Unfortunately, no FSR though. So we're going to use DLAA, even though I don't really like it in this game. And as you can see, the rest of the settings. And this is one of the demanding area of the game where the game is actually like open world. This place is like open world. As you can see, the whole map. And then you can enter like different portals and go into like more linear kind of levels where you have to fight enemies and stuff, where the story probably continues. And over here in this intensive area, we are getting around 55-ish FPS, 50 to 60 pretty much most of the time. And this game is probably one of the better UE5 titles. It doesn't stutter that much. It still has those traversal stutters here and there, but as you can see, it's a pretty better experience overall than other UE5 titles. And I'm gonna head inside this flying waters area. You will see in a moment. It looks so beautiful. Here we go. As you can see, this looks so beautiful, like underwater. Let's refresh the counter there. You're gonna get a bit of higher FPS in here because it's more like a linear kind of a level, which we are in right now, not that open world. And with high settings, as you can see, the VRAM usage is pretty low in this game. Even at 4K, you will see that it stays like around 9 gigabits. And here we are getting around 68 average. Even you can get 70 plus sometimes. Just amazing. And now I'm going to enable DLSS quality. As you can see, we're getting 62, 63 FPS out here. And I'm going to quickly enable quality DLSS, apply that. Rest of the settings, as you can see, everything is set to high. And here we go. Now we're getting around 85, 86. So that's a pretty good gain, I would say, we got just now. And as you can see, we're even touching 90 FPS right now. And it still looks pretty beautiful with DLSS enabled, even at 1080p. And I was saying that I don't really like the DLAA in this game. It kind of looks blurry overall, especially in higher resolution at 1440 and 4K. DLSS quality looked much better to me than using DLAA overall. Unfortunately, this game doesn't have TAA, so we cannot try that out either. If it had like SMA or TAA, we could have tried those natively and see if it looked better than DLAA in high res. But this is what it is right now. And outside here in the open world area, we're getting almost 80 FPS, not bad overall. Now I'm gonna also try this with Epic preset, but with DLSS quality enabled. Otherwise, we cannot really get 60 FPS. Let's quickly apply that. And here once again in this demanding area, we're barely like touching 60 FPS. We are even dropping below 60 sometimes. And there are some enemies there. And this is like a partial turn-based game, not like a complete turn-based game. And it's generally not my thing. I don't really like playing these kinds of game. Not my thing overall. And let's quickly enter that water area and see what happens to the FPS. Probably will get close to like 70 FPS in there. We are already averaging around 59. And as I said, 69. Excellent, that is. It might drop below 60 sometimes, but most of the time it should hover around like 60 to 70, and which is gonna be pretty amazing overall. What is this flying around in my room? Alright, so yeah guys, pretty good experience. You can use epic settings if you want, but make sure you use some upscaling. And also, I have manually overridden the DLSS version from the NVIDIA app, so you can do that as well, and it will probably be using DLSS for that. Now there is not really much to test in this game. We are gonna switch to 1440p now using the medium settings, using DLAA, and here we go. So inside in this water region, even though the whole game is probably underwater, who knows? And I mean the whole open world seemed to be. And here we are getting close to 60 FPS yet again, like 55, 54. In this area, we're probably going to go above like 60 because it's pretty linear. And we are averaging at 59 right now. It's gonna drop overall. But we're gonna leave this area, go outside to the open world area and see where the FPS goes. Probably it's gonna drop below 50 most likely, I think. Let's go and see. And yeah, I was right. It even drops well below 45 even. So not a good experience overall. So we will need help of some DLSS most likely to get through this, you know. I'm gonna use DLSS Qlty now on top of the medium settings preset. We are getting 60 FPS, which is excellent. I mean, if we're getting 60 here, we're gonna get even more inside. And as you can see, it doesn't stutter that much, this game. As I was saying, it's one of the better UE5 titles, I would say, and the game really looks pretty good. All the levels in this game, like the areas they have, different environments, they look so beautiful and gorgeous. You should definitely try this game sometime if you can. It is on Game Pass, and I'm trying the Game Pass version of the game, not the Steam or any other version, by the way. Here we go again. Inside here, we are touching 90 even. Wow, did not expect that. I mean, you don't get to see like a 3060 Ti being able to play UE5 titles these days with good FPS at 1440p resolution. Like anything above 1080p becomes pretty hard for a 3060 Ti to run. But this one, it's pretty capable, I mean, to run this title. There's water bubbles there. Look at that. It's just totally like an underwater scenario here. There's a whale also swimming up there. It's making sound also. Beautiful. You get the RAM usage also. It's so low, and the VRAM is also around 4 gigs. Absolutely amazing. Let's try this with the high preset also, but this time with balanced DLSS enabled. At 1440p, everything is on high. And in here, we are getting 85, 82. So you can even use high settings, but you will need to use some balanced upscaling for that. And the image also looks pretty good. I don't see any problem with upscaling at 1440p using balanced settings. You can get away with this. Let's get outside and see. Now in here we're getting 60 plus, which is pretty good. Touch 60 there for a moment, and it went back up to 64, 65. Let's see in the jungle or this under these trees. We can't really go there, but yeah. If I point the camera there, as you can see, it drops to like 60, 61, and they don't look too nice, the trees. And this area is probably meant to be played this way, where the camera is way too much zoomed out. And this is the whole map probably of the game, I guess. And yeah, guys, this is pretty playable as well with high settings also. And I think I'm gonna try some 4K since there is not much setting to test in this. We don't have any frame generation or anything, or ray tracing. There is Lumen and Nanite, by the way, which is on, and you can't really turn them off in this. So we're gonna try 4K and see how that goes. We're gonna try this at 4K using medium settings preset, using performance DLSS. Let's give this a shot, since we don't have much settings to test in this game. And here we are getting 55, 52 we got at the beginning, and it looks pretty great even with performance DLSS. Sharpness is pretty good as well, and overall it doesn't stutter, as you can see, and there is pretty much ample VRAM for it to run even at 4K. I mean, yeah, an 8 gig GPU can play this game pretty well even at 4K. I mean, at least with medium preset. In the underwater, obviously, we're gonna get more FPS overall. It was close to around 70. It's gonna climb up as I enter that area again. Over here is 65-ish. Here it's gonna climb up to 70. There we go. And I'm gonna evade this monster right here over here and proceed further ahead. We are still getting 70 plus FPS, just fantastic. Oh my goodness, there's more of them. Now I'm gonna use the low preset since we are not getting 60 FPS in the open world area. We're gonna use DLSS performance as well. Let's try this out. And we barely made it to 60 there. Unfortunately, we can't even get 60 still with low settings. But yeah, it's a 3060 Ti. I don't really expect to like play this game at 4K. I mean, most of you are not going to be trying this at 4K anyway. But I just wanted to see, that's it. And yeah, as you can see now it's touching 60. It takes a while to like apply properly sometimes, maybe. But yeah, still not stuttering as you can see. Obviously the frame time is gonna go up and down a bit when I move my camera around, because this is a very high resolution for the GPU. Here we are getting 80 FPS now, and even on low settings this game looks phenomenal overall. I mean, at least in this area I can't really tell, the difference is kind of dark, that's why. But I can definitely say that I mean, low, it looks pretty good overall still. That's gonna be it for this video, guys. Do leave a like if you enjoyed and if this video helped you, and subscribe if you're new. I will catch you on the next one. Till then, take care and bye bye.